It's point of channels to be yourself, help people be themselves, talk, get stuff off the chest, whatever you may have you. So my piece of advice for today is if you ever you feeling depressed or sad or down and you can't figure out what you need to do, some things you can do to make yourself feel better. I got a couple different things I do. They all make me feel better.
Through the money, designer the drip. Don't got a cap, I'm as real as it get. Bet on myself and I triple the flip. Came from the streets, I'ma stick to the script. We popping bottles like we win a trip. Rather fill up accounts than empty a clip. 10 on the ground, so I never slip. They love you, they hate you, I'm watching them switch. Switch, 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 switch. They hate you, they love you, I'm watching them switch. Switch.
Yeah, it's your boy Kenzo the Great again. And this to be yourself podcast. So, I ain't no doctor or anything yet, but I like to give my little advice here and there. That's part of the point of this channel. We have the other channel in case you don't know. Go check out the Wrestling Behind the Curtain if you like wrestling. But that's neither here nor there right now. It's point of channels to, be yourself. Help people be themselves. Talk, get stuff off the chest, whatever you may have you. So my piece of advice for today is if you ever, you feeling depressed or sad or down and you can't figure out what you need to do, some things you can do to make yourself feel better. I got a couple different things I do. They all make me feel better for the most part. And if one don't work, the other don't work. And if none of those work, well, that's what you got vices for. But again, like I said, I ain't a doctor. So first of all, working out. Working out is a big one. Again, you might not even like working out, but it does release endorphins. It's been scientifically proven. Do your research yourself. Working out is good for you. It's not just physically good for you, it's mentally good for you. And if you believe in, spiritually good for you as well. So I like to work out early in the day. This is actual sunrise I caught running to the beach. It's not, I didn't find this online. This is a picture taken from my phone. So running to the beach if you can't, or you might not live near the beach, running at home, running in place, you might not be able to go to the gym, some push-ups at home. Maybe you don't like doing push-ups, the upper body is not what you do. Some squats, you don't want to do some legs, you want to do some cardio. Again, you got to run in, and jump rope is cheap. It's not like breaking the bank if you want to work out for the low. So working out, a big one. Another good one, which is, again, good for you out there. Again, spiritually, if you believe in that kind of thing, it's physically, because it is, I'm about to explain what it is, cleaning up after yourself. I mean, you might be a clean person already, so, you might think, oh, I don't need this, blah, blah, but even, no matter how clean you are, sometimes you need to declutter. You have stuff that you thought was clean and you just didn't. It wasn't. Or it was clean, it's organized, but there's stuff you don't need anymore. And sometimes in the process of cleaning and throwing stuff out, you could come across some stuff that you didn't need and you was baggage you're holding on, or you just being a hoarder sometimes, sometimes we like that. Or you come across some stuff you didn't know you still had. You come across some good memories, which, again, it's been scientifically proven. We remember bad things 3 times as often as good things. So if you could come across some good stuff, then that might actually be better for your mood. Now, let's say you come across some bad stuff. Obviously, we're not going to be act like that's not possible. Well, then this is your chance to throw it away. Disconnect. Clean slate. At least that's what I believe. So cleaning, and this is not just for your room. This could be for your car. This could be for your phone. Go through your messages. Go through your photos. Even go through your like songs. Sometimes I go through my like songs. I'm like, well, what mood was I in when I like this song? Well, what song is this? Me? I like this. Maybe this is Spotify by itself or Apple Music by itself. It wasn't me. It couldn't have been me. This song sounds nothing like what I'm into. No matter what the genre. I just sometimes go into my like songs, and sometimes your like song, you can listen to something you haven't listened to in a minute because you probably have a lot of like songs. You probably been listening to a certain playlist lately, repeating the same stuff, and then when your Spotify, Wrapped, or your Apple thing come out at the end of the year, like, how is this person my number one? Well, you've been listening to the same playlist you made 3 years ago all year long, and you added like 3 songs in the past 3 years. Well, there's another way. You go through your likes, and you can take some stuff off, and take some stuff might redo the algorithm to go show you some things they think you might like, and you get some new music again. That's just me. I like music. It's really tied to me, so again. So working out so far, cleaning out your room, decluttering, or your house or whatever, or cleaning out your car, cleaning out your phone. Very important. Your phone's always in your hand anyway. Another thing that's good, I think, is good for your mental health. If you need a break, you need get off of social media. Take a break, and then when you get back on, go through. Just like we went through your messages and stuff, and you went through your photos, go through who you're following. People always say, "No, social media is bad for you. It's negative." Yeah, I don't think it is. I think it's who you're following. It could be negative if you're following negative things. Do the algorithm feed negative things? Or it's just like regular people, negative things is just as easy to catch up on as positive things, easier, I should say. So go through that. Change up who you following maybe a little bit. Maybe you even need to unfollow some of the people you think is your friends. They're not really your friends, or maybe you're just following, just Instagram baddies, and that's not what you need. You need some hustler motivation. I don't know what you lack in your life exactly, but there's different things out there. There's something for everybody. So again, we try to keep this brief, but if you're feeling down, you don't think you want to go to therapy, you can't talk to nobody. There's just a couple, or people in your life you don't think they understanding. Maybe they're not. So some options. You can do solo. Don't need nobody else help. And I do believe they're good for you, and not just the way that like I said, the mentally, which is what the point of the video, but also they have physical aspects. Because if you're a clean person, again, this might not be for you. But let's say you're cleaning your room to declutter your mind, but you're just cleaning your room, and you didn't realize maybe you didn't dust certain parts, and then you coughing and sneezing and stuff. Now you had this dust sitting in the corner of your room because it's a hard to reach place. But now you're really committed to decluttering because that's what you went to go do to make yourself feel better. Because we just talked about this, right? So again, you got different options. Again, you don't got to take my advice. I ain't a doctor or nothing yet, but I do believe that's stuff that helped me. So again, like, share, subscribe. I think you should definitely share this one as advice. So maybe you don't need this advice, but you know somebody who do. You know, I mean, there's more expensive options. I might be able to do that next. Vacation is a nice thing to do for your mental health, but maybe you can't afford vacation, so this is your option. Man, go. Anyone could afford to see the sunrise. You just gotta look which direction you gotta look at from where you live in, east or west, and then bam, sunrise in the east for most people. I would assume unless you live in the east, right? Um, yeah, Be Yourself podcast.
Cop to the money, designer the drip. Don't got a cap, I'm as real as it get. Bet on myself.